I'm on chapter 6 now, Mrs. Newton. This will be my last one I record today. As I got ready for school, I put on my glasses and checked my phone as it was buzzing. It was Liam. Yo, Brody, I saw your story. Did you get a job? He texted me. Okay, so Brody's been working this job for over a month almost, it seems. Because it was July or August for the first 4 or 5 chapters. Then this most previous chapter, he starts a job. So, but that encompasses like a month of time. So, why is Liam just now asking him if he got a job? To be fair though, my friends are like this. Like, they'll view my stories on Instagram, but they don't like watch them. They view them, and then they'll be like, "Oh, when did this happen? Shit, I posted like 20 stories like 2 months ago about it, and you're just now asking me. And I know you saw them because you hearted one of them, but you ain't listened to what I said in it." So, no, I just wear a uniform and sweep the floor for shits and giggles, I texted back sarcastically. He sent me a string of laughing emojis and wished me a happy birthday. Eventually, the conversation led to him calling me old, despite the fact that he's a week older than me. If anything, he's probably still salty that I got him a joke book for his birthday titled How to Not Hit the Elderly While Driving. As I sat in first period English 3, the intercom went off and some lady called me to the office. It was Mrs. Newton, our principal. Once I arrived and found a comfortable seat, she spoke on behalf of our counselor. Our counselor, by the way, helped the seniors begin applying to colleges and scholarships maybe a week or two beforehand, but was later sent home with the case of COVID-19. I tend to forget these things because it happens so often, but I do like that about the book. So, like, COVID is in the background. People are random background characters who get no establishment, no mind is paid to them. They come in and out of the book. Oh, he's in the hospital for COVID. He died from COVID. And we're all just like, we're all numb to it. So it's like the book is locked in on whatever interpersonal relationship it's talking about. But the world is just crumbling behind the scenes. And it's only acknowledged when it can benefit whatever the main character or whoever is in the scene is going through. It's kind of how real life is. Our Math 3 teacher also got sent home for COVID-19. And ever since we've been stuck doing absolutely nothing in that class. And I'm not even complaining because from what I can tell, AI is doing all the complex math in the real world nowadays. I know they'll be alright though. It was just a COVID-19 diagnosis. In this day and age, COVID-19 was the new common cold, and COVID-21 was the new Black Plague. Oh, that's right. The strain of COVID from spring of 2021 became the deadly, and the original one, everyone became immune to it. Or like their bodies were able to fight it, even though it's like the flu still. Mrs. Newton told me she signed me up for a scholarship fair downtown that will happen the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Okay, so we're definitely in October. I thanked her, but before I could leave, she stopped me and asked a very particular question. Brody, do you really see yourself as a doctor? She asked with an almost visible question mark above her head. Yes, I said, making it out the door. And happy birthday, Brody, she said with an expression that told me she was trying to save the conversation from ending poorly. I almost made my way back to class, but realized if I'm on this side of the school, I might as well give Coach Parker my senior dues before I forget. I walked down to his office and knocked on his door. I paid him big bills, But once I came down to the last 20 I owed, I was just scratching the surface with ones. I spent maybe 4 minutes counting out all my ones. As I handed the loose change over to Coach, he just looked relieved that I was finally done. "Man, save some money for the strippers," he said laughingly. "They don't need any more money," I said. I like this joke because this exact exchange happened, but not with my high school coach. This happened when I was at Sheetz one day. This is when I was in college. And I kept breaking my 20s because I had to pay for certain things, like dinner at work or like it's just stupid stuff. So I went to get like a lemonade one day, and I had to pay in ones, and he just saw me get out my wallet at the register and just try to find the right amount of money, and he was like, "Save some money for the strippers," and I said, "They don't need any more money." Like, it's just funny because like you can tell stuff like that be making their day, bruh. Them employees do not be trying to be there half the time. We had a good laugh about it. His stomach even jiggled for a disturbing amount of time. Like he was enjoying the joke a little too much. Some jokes are just funny when you're there, I guess, because while I was at lunch explaining the exchange to Liam, he looked confused and distracted. There's only so much you can expect from America's most under the influence sober person. "We're old, man," Liam said with a look of disbelief. "We're just 18, I said back. "We can't even drink yet." "Who said that?" Liam asked, almost as if he wanted me to look around to see if the FBI was watching that very moment. "I mean, what are we even going to do for a living?" I asked. "Because even with a decent scholarship, I won't be really loaded until after this whole college thing is over." "That's why I say deliver food and sell drugs," Liam said with a vein in his forehead twitching. Liam always told me that some of these schools with the famous black sports teams and whatnot would take him under a minority scholarship. And that's the only way he'd get it to college. My friend has actually said those exact words before. I don't know how much of a minority you have to be to get into college with a 1.2 GPA and no athleticism. But like I've always said, if a cracker's gonna do it, it'll be that cracker. Liam never struck me as someone who would aim high, but he always would get the job done. Just to spice the day up towards the end of lunch, I asked him to take some pictures of me. "Look at this 18-year-old. He thinks he's the shit. I turned 18 last week, if anyone cares," said Liam loudly and jokingly while snapping pictures on my phone. I'm just behind this white wall, and I'm barely striking any poses, if anything. I was nonchalant. Apparently that energy was felt somewhere in the school because yet again, like a ghost, Aliyah spawns into my corner, just a foot out of the camera shot. "Oh, you need help posing? Let me get in," she said eagerly. Needless to say, the next several seconds consisted of Aliyah photobombing my pictures. Now this did happen. This happened on Halloween and not my birthday, but I told a different story on Halloween later on in this book. So it's probably the very next chapter. Oh, this chapter is good. One of my favorite chapters. This is a very good turning point for the book. I'm not about to read that, bro. It's been long enough.